Hello. So, today, we're going to be building walls in RPG Maker. So there's this, organized by the developer, game jam-like project. I don't know what it's called even. For look outside. It's very much not like look outside, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. I'm not even supposed to say, I think there's some stuff I'm not supposed to talk about, and so I'm just trying to not talk about too much. I don't think it's that important anyway. But here's some of what I've done so far. We've got this, so the artist. Wait, give me a moment. Actually, I'm not the main artist. I've done some of the art. I'm not the main artist. The main artist. Trying to pull it up on screen. Okay, the main artist is this name. It should be easy to pronounce, I think. I do actually know how to pronounce one of these. This is Japanese, so I know that one. Okay. So yeah, I've done some. I'll probably show something I've made at some point. I mean, this temporary staircase here. I tried making a staircase for a while and I couldn't. I don't think it looks that good, but so working on a replacement. We got this little cavern section here. Any other letters? Unfortunate. I got this one. When you go, you're going down. The idea is so we have, our project is Dark Cavern. And so the idea is you're going down the Dark Cavern the whole time. We have the entrance. It's kind of nice, I think. You'll end up in here. I've just got to keep building. This song is way too loud. This one's also way too loud. Okay, we'll skip. There we go. Yume-Nikki. This is appropriately themed. It's supposed to be similar to Yume-Nikki, the game we're working on. So, I'm streaming it because I need to do this, and it's also been a bit since I live streamed. And if I live stream it, I'll be able to focus more closely on it, potentially. So I've already measured. This is how far we need to be. We gotta make another room here. I wanted to make a spiraling room, so I'm gonna try and do that. So let's just kind of start. I think the floor here does look identical to the walls, which you might want to do something about, but that'd take a while. So first, this is a staircase, okay. So we're going to want it to be 3 tiles tall. Set aside like a... Okay, remembering how to do all of these. It's a bit... I think I'm doing this correctly. We'll have kind of a stalactite there. I'll remember that later. Okay, here we are. The wall construction is working. Am I the roaring orange? No. Just like a pretty standard orange, I think. Wait. We need this one there. Yeah, okay. Probably don't want this room to be too big. In fact, I probably should... I'm gonna actually go back on this. Should be smaller. There we go. And then... we turn it this way. So, there's one issue with the tile set. Oh, hello. Guess who had to change accounts to get YouTube Premium? I don't really have a guess. Bun Hair. could that be? This is the wrong type of tile. I know somebody that went by a variety of names with animals in them. One of them was most recently they had rats in their name. It could also be somebody like Alex or Kira Queen by Sadusto. It's been a while since they've shown up. Why? Oh, I have Discord open. I meant to close that. Sorry, that was my ping. That's nothing important. That'll be closed from here on out. Okay. What am I doing again? I think I'm doing these tiles? Yes. This is how these things work. So we're making these... No, not like that. We need this to go... One issue, we accidentally mangled the tile sets. They were previously kind of organized in a way where it was easier to find them, but we did this to them. I've taken out the most important ones and put them next to each other. Come on, dude. I mean, Bunny Princess already sent a message. That would be the obvious person that it would be, but it isn't, I'm pretty sure. Wait, it's still not right. What am I messing up here? I need this to... There we go. I need it to go like this. Okay, well I have the wrong one selected, but that's... There we go. Okay, we've made a tiny... Ooh, this is an issue, actually. We need to... What do we do about this? The top of the wall looks the same as the floors. So, like... This isn't gonna quite look right. Yeah. Yeah, that's an issue. That can be fixed later. Is this the Wild West theme? No, this is the Dark Cavern. It is pretty sandy. We have some more caverny stuff. I can show our testing room, I suppose. It's just kind of a bunch of assets, like, all over the place. So here's kind of what the main cavern will look like. I haven't gotten to that part yet. Here's some of the wall testing. Yeah. Okay, so apparently it is Bunny Princess, which is a bit confusing. Okay, let's quickly move that here. Feel the sorry. I'm gonna maybe... Can I do about this temporarily? I guess I could temporarily use a different floor. This is my favorite of the floors we've made. So honestly, it's not that bad, honestly. It might be reasonable to just use that for this floor anyway. It still looks a little odd. I think we need to figure something out there. This is very loud. We need to... Okay, I've turned the music down, just in general. It keeps being too loud. Yeah, you can go there too. So I need to try and spiral this, is my goal. It's gonna be a bit difficult to figure out. So I'm starting out with like a straight line. In fact, do we have the space to... I guess we need to go further this way, and that would... Okay. I feel like you already remember... I mean... That's not that weird. That's not that weird. Okay, so... I wanna, like, curve it like that, probably. I wanna delete that. And then we do... Well, this wall might need to be taller, because we're going to end up here. I think this won't actually... I normally make these shorter, but thinking about it... Yeah, okay, let's get that. How are we feeling? Feeling alright as of now. Might need a second layer. Yeah, okay. So... Wait, why is it this... Why is this... I think I did this wrong. There we go. Okay. So this side here... My cursor looks visible. Okay. I need to turn this... This turns the same direction, right? So I had this go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would probably also go 4. See how this ends up looking. This might... I used the wrong wall again. They're kind of similar. That's why I keep mixing them up. There we go, okay. And then if we grab this one... Okay. Okay. Maybe you shouldn't be making the most complicated shape as my first time using this tile set, but I've already committed to it, I suppose. Okay, take this one. So we want this to go further than this, actually. Pikmin. I've been playing Pikmin. I've been recording that. It's been going well. I'm a good amount of the way through the game. I completed most areas except the last one. Or the last two. Which it... Oh yeah, it's... I have no idea how to use tiles even after making a game. Yeah, Pikmin was like my favorite game when I was young. So this is effectively 4 tiles, because I've made it you can walk under these ones. So this should work. If we're going 4x4, that's good. I think there's a, I haven't actually done this yet. I'm going to look at the tile sets. I don't know if this is going to be... This probably isn't visible. I can make it visible on OBS if I have to. Yeah, it isn't. Okay. Here we are. So I've got to look at... Yeah, this tile set... Okay, right, I haven't set the, So most of the... You set them to be impassable in this screen. You can also set them to be something you can walk under. Oh, Jinx is here. That means I can activate my, my new innovation in streaming. If I'd shared my YouTube Premium Plus, you wouldn't have become a marketable plushie. I don't have a YouTube Premium Plus. Oh, Jinx is on my chair. Excellent. Okay, yeah, so these stars mean you walk underneath the wall. So that should be kind of nice. Hey! Sorry, I'm trying to find my OBS. Yes! My innovation in streaming technology. Look at that. The picture changes. It's incredible, isn't it? Okay, I might need to help my collaborator with something in a moment. Okay, so this is 3... So, okay, we want this to be 3 wide, I believe. So let's place some floors here. This is 3 wide. But we'd like it to... We want this wall to finish, so actually we're going to be here. So we need this wall. What do we do with this wall? Do we make it look like... Do we do that with it, or... Should go... Oh, I remember this one being a little bit difficult to do. You want to go... like... this. There it is. Okay. Okay. And then here we won't want this. Okay. Okay. Keep building these. In my mind, that song is always followed up immediately by Outside the Window, because that's how I put it in the playlist of in the video about that stuff. You know, the leitmotif video. That's what it was called. FriendlyDads.net is currently playing. Yeah, cat's in my room. On the back of my chair currently. That's why I have the picture changing over time. Okay, does this look right? Yeah. Okay. I'm a little bit scared I made it too far, too close to the edge. Oh no, we have some space. Okay, we have a little bit of extra space. So I want this to loop around so you're back here, eventually. Which, again... I might need to make the wall... I'm gonna... Hey cat, what was it? Okay. Let's place some floors here, so we'll know what it looks like if you're standing here, right? Like, imagine you're standing here. This wall would look shorter, but... At some point to trim... Yeah, okay, I think we need to make it taller. Let's set that up. Which might complicate things, but... Let's see what happens first. This is fine. This isn't complicating anything. Okay. Unsure what kind of spiral I'm making. There's a spiral way to get out somewhere in Yume Tuki. It's Yume Niki still. That's... Because in Japanese, the Japanese word for two is ni. But, I don't know, it's a little bit confusing when you're reading Yume Tuki and it's like... I don't know. Okay, so... You can probably turn it the other way now. Which would use this. Right? Yeah. Turn this way a bit. Let's make sure we have space. This could work. You end up here or something. This wall doesn't quite look right. I might have to make an edit of this type of wall. Most of these weren't made for being two-sided necessarily. Okay, I now need to investigate a question from my collaborator. So they need... Okay, no. They got the wall textures. It's fine. Okay, so it goes this way a bit, and then... Let's try and, like... Yeah, let's make it go one more. That way it matches this. I feel like that looks better. Oh, that's not quite right. So it goes here. Okay, so now we have something like this, and then it loops back in like this. Okay. Tile sets. Can be kind of complicated. It probably won't go that long. We'll probably make it shorter, but that's functional. Okay, so we want this to be 3x3 or 4x4. So if we have you turn here, you can still go into this tile. So that's 4. Okay. Right, 4? Yes. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. The iconic theme of Honko, beloved children's character, mascot of many video games and cereal boxes. Was he? I feel like he. Am I imagining that he had a cereal thing? This is the bottom, so I could... Most of the time when I have the edge of the map, I have it look like this, but that might look odd here, because these walls are tall. I'm just gonna... we can change it later. It doesn't really impact too much. Oh, that turn was so much faster than the previous ones. You rode on your little brother's scooter. Oh, after going in... Was that... Did that make you go insane, or was that a result of being insane? Make that a little bit shorter. Probably. Let me think. So if this goes like... This goes like this. And then let's say... We did this, and then... this... How would that look? I guess we could just make it so this wall simply ends. That would be the simpler way to do it. In that case, we can make it go a little bit further. I think. Right, so like we do this, and then have it end here, or do we want it to end like this? And then you just walk in here. I think that makes sense, right? Maybe the Honko cereal exists. I don't know if I... Again, in my imagination, it does... in my mind, it does exist. Like, it's explicitly mentioned at some point, but I can't really... I'm uncertain if that memory is accurate. You think? What do you think? Is it or is it not accurate, Jinx? I mean, you haven't played Look Outside, so you wouldn't know. Why are you trying to correct me? Would Louis get... Louis would... he could easily become the third confirmed Honko fan. Okay, I keep using the wrong tile for these. There we go. Looks better now. I just heard some footsteps. Is that in the song? I swear I just heard like really detailed footsteps through my headphones. Huh. Okay. So this is 3 wide. So if we make this like this, this will be 4 wide. Okay. Then you have 3 here. Okay. So just match these up. Well, this is so much easier than before. Now that I've actually organized these and kind of... Oh wait, no, this one goes here, so... Yeah. So then we need this to close. This might be difficult with the current tiles I have. Would Honko cereal be like Lucky Charms? Have little marshmallow Honkos. Does this look like the landlord's apartment? I'm not sure. I guess the way it's turning and stuff. Okay. What do I do now? So, here, right, keep this 3 wide. And then you can just leave, okay. So this... Wait, no, that's the wrong tile. Wait. Yeah, 3, no. 3? Yeah, maybe, let's do it here, maybe. Well, if I do it here, then it kind of adds up into that angle. I think that makes sense. I will have to figure out how to make this look right. Which... Yeah, currently I don't know how I would do that. This is close. I've already made this shorter. I could have made these walls shorter then. Oh, if I make it match into here, no, that's way easier. Okay, that's much easier. Okay, so just hit here. Do I hit there? Does this look right? Does that look good? I'm asking for feedback now. I think that looks about right. Yeah, that seems fine. This is a... You circle around, you end up back here. I can make this taller now. A little bit. And we put in like a staircase there. Again, I do need to work on... You do need to probably figure out a better floor option, but this is fine. There's like a tool to make a square that I should have just used, but I'm like manually just drawing and filling it in the slow way. Okay. Now if this was the permanent floor, I could then go in and put some rocks in. Look at these. Yeah, big fan of the rocks, but... yeah, the plan was to use this floor, but that's the same as the ceiling, so we need to figure something out about that. Okay, we can now, I do have the... That doesn't quite look right. I have these staircase. Well, they're not staircases exactly, but they're meant to function like staircases. So you can have the staircase here. And then add in a... Is this going to be visible on... Yeah, it is. Okay, well, it's not... The thing with RPG Maker, it nests a whole bunch of windows. And so, like, I'm never going to get OBS to realistically display all of them. So you'll have to make do with one extra window. I'm looking for a transfer... player. There it is. Okay. I should change their spotting actually. So put them just in the void over there for now, I guess. I don't actually have a proper spot for that yet. So this one takes you... Does this take you to the correct spot? Let's just make sure. Yes. I didn't really do anything, so that's fine. We can delete these while I'm here. Oop, there we go. Okay. So let me check, where does this one take you? Is this the correct spot? No. Alright. So now we can test that. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Save changes to the game. I'll have to change the OBS setup slightly to also display the game window. I'll wait until I get to the area though, because there are secrets that I don't think the secrets really mean anything. It's just like a testing area, basically. Okay. So let's take this window here. Okay. So the water is animated. This is like pretty amazing, I think. Does OC allowed in the look at the community jam? You are expected to make a friend. This character was made by Frankie, but behind me is a friend that I drew. Pretty happy with it personally. Look at this. I got a kickable rock, the infamous kickable rock. World renowned. I think 2 people watched it when I linked it in a YouTube post, but look at that. I'm kicking the rock. The water's animated. This is like, there's some great stuff here. The floor here, look at this sparkly floor. I have a lot of texturing work to do on making that fit. So we look here. Yep, you can't see the bottom there. You can go a little bit underneath the wall. I wonder, it might look nice to be able to go underneath even more of the wall. But I don't know. I think that I'll leave it like that. I didn't put the way back up, but it is there. Just untextured for now. Okay. Nice. I think that looks I guess it's not quite what I originally was aiming for, but I think this works. What is that music? Is that my oh yeah, that's my that's my music playlist. That switches from Barkley Shut Up and Jam to Grow Your Grandpa, whatever that game is. Okay, so now we need at least one more room kind of like this, but I'm less certain what to do with it. Oh, wait, I just had an idea. I want to put... I want to try... I want to try and get... Okay, wait, I'm going to erase what I currently have. I'd like to have one of these. For mysterious purposes unknown to the viewer at the current time. My mysterious machinations. Yes, perfect. Exactly what I was aiming for. Good. Okay, there's gonna be something here. I'm just gonna set it there for now. It's not gonna do anything yet. This is gonna be a special secret for later. We don't have the textures for it. It's probably a really simple texture to make. I might make it at some point. We'll just need like a hole in the wall. Okay. So yeah, this takes us. We make a new one now. Let's check some distances to make sure we're not going to be visible. So this goes one tile lower than this. So we need this. So this is the maximum height. And from here, we can just make like a diagonal line. So then we can go in game. And I should have checked this when I was Jinx wants to leave. Or not. Okay. Okay, you didn't want to leave. That's fine. Should have checked this when I was testing it in, when I had the thing open, but whatever. Alright, I can open this again. Oops, I've clicked off of it. Here we are. Hey, cat. Okay, so... Hey! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th one is visible. We'll have to change that. Okay. Where are we? Hi! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is our box. Hey! Super secret desert adventure. It's a dark cavern, and you go deeper into the cavern. It ended up sandier than. The visual design wasn't. I mean, I like the sand. This was mine. This was my attempt at drawing some sand that I liked. But we'll have rooms like this. We'll have rooms like, maybe like this. I don't know. This is the better looking texture of these, I think. Or at least the one that doesn't look too weird to be walking on. And then a lot of it's going to look like this, if I get to that point. Unfortunately, this is the part that might end up getting cut for time. That's supposed to be the gigantic cavern. Okay, what am I looking at again? Right. So, hi! Drink's domain's being pet. So we need this. We just need another room down here. I don't have as certain of a design anymore. This is my basic, just like a circle room. Then you go in a line, and then you go in a spiral. Could maybe make it go like. Oh, I'm in a race. Go like this. You kind of go zigzag downwards. I think that might look nice. Not the water. Yeah, the water is like the best looking part. There's definitely going to be at least some water. It's just this. Might have to cut down on the size of the cavern, because placing walls can take a bit of time. So I'll have you start out. Let's place it below just to be safe. Well, actually, we want to go back and forth. So let's go like here. This be the starting point. Make a little room out of this. Zoom in a bit. Should have placed two at once, of course. Oh, this is. Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, 3 tall. 3 tiles tall. I placed it too far. My music's still going? It's like we're on all the weird music at this point. Which is to say, of course, the Barclay guiding music is the completely normal stuff. Okay. Jinx pushes the chair down a bit, adds extra weight onto the top of it. And I have to lift the chair again, and a little bit difficult. Okay. Is this even? It looks uneven to me. Oh, because I've placed this, obviously. That would be why. There we go. It still looks uneven. What's off about this? I think it's not centered is why. Oh, that looks fine. Okay. Okay, so we make kind of a center room. And then I like to have it move in. Let's make it move it in only one level. Right, and then how do I do this part again? That, and then like that. This will be fine. This will be fine. Okay. So this goes here. Is that how tall I want it to be? It's like an exterior wall. I normally make those shorter. So sure. Okay, let me have it look this way. There we go. Okay. Then from here, we have to go left and then right and left and right. Okay. So now, let's go just like most of the way over. Let's see how extreme that ends up looking. So I need this too tall? Yes. Hopefully, this is going to really feel like you're moving down. That's the point of the whole area, is to feel like you're moving downwards. This... And why does that happen? So this is 7 across, but at this point it ends up being 4 across, because we've lost one to this tile and we've lost one to this tile. Okay. Suppose I will simply start this a little bit later. Like that. Right? Yes. Okay. This still looks... I mean, that's 5, effectively. That should be fine. Might not go down all that way, but this is what we're looking at. Okay. Okay. Let's place the... Well, this is... Huh. I could do it like this, because this is exterior wall. It might look odd. I don't know. I'm gonna just go with it for now, because it's pretty easy to lengthen the wall. This is 3 tall. Yeah, okay. This is all fine. It ends up at 4 wide here. So this should probably be the end point. Oh, I'm on erase. Okay. I might gone too far to the left. Right, you'd have this. Is that gonna look? I'm gonna have to redo it. Yeah, I gotta mess with this a lot, actually. I'm thinking I make it go further in by one tile. That's gonna be step one, I think. 'Cause otherwise it will be too wide. But then if I make it 2 tiles smaller, it'd be 5, which is 5 is plenty. Now this is some music. Alright, you can be this. Just need some... the German teacher noise is what really puts the whole song together. So now it's 5. That looks a little bit better. So now, okay, we delete all of this again, and we make this start from here. Just kind of have that go a long way. Then we delete this. And so the trick is, if this is going to be 3 tall, I have to now restart the playlist. There we go. It's Slime Core Mambo number 5, instrumental. Okay, so what was happening before is to match this, we need this to go here before it goes down, I think. I think that's what was going on. Drinks for you? Okay, she's breaking into my closet. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I think that's what you need. I think that should look better. Let's have to go a little bit less far this time, because I think that was too far last time. Like, let's end it here. That's not right. What am I looking at here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should end here, like this. Okay. And then I think really quickly switch direction. We switch immediately. Unless it looks a little bit odd. That looks fine. So let's go for a while. I'd like to go further than we started. Which... so this is where we started. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go there. This is, what am I doing right now? Looking for a wall tile. There we go. Okay, do I want it to end? Yeah, I think I'll have it end there. Okay. So after this, I think we might go to the huge cavern. Probably. I don't have the tile set ready for that part. I kind of thought this would take longer. This is fine. Okay, so like if we set it up like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the club. So I don't remember the lyrics. We didn't have the. Again, that was the instrumental version. Okay, so how far does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is actually going to be one of these, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. And this is an exterior wall, so I leave it shorter. Okay. The big cavern, there's a lot of tile set work I have to do. Might make it a little bit hard to show on stream. Do we just have it end in a... Yeah, I think just have it end in a... like a small corridor. And we just have it like turn in on itself here. Like this. That's the wrong block. Look right, I was aiming for, maybe this will look... Okay. There we go. I used a different tile for that, whatever. Here we go. We got a $2 discount on a $10 thing. Wow. Hello, did Frankie allow me to live stream it? I didn't ask, but it's all... Everything I've been showing has been my own, well, my team's assets. And I did ask our... our artist. If I say our artist, it sounds like it's several people. It's two people. It's me and them. So I I know there was a few things we were told to not. That I was told to be like secret, and I'm not gonna. Those are pretty easy to avoid. So again, the floors we might need to change, but we'll do this for now. I can't wait to get kicked out from the contest for doing this. That'd be kind of sad. But yeah, I just thought, you know, I'm building walls, putting together textures that we made and stuff, so... John Rod! I am familiar with Mr. Rod. Okay, we got the tile there. I'll use my temporary staircase. Okay, so this will take you... I have the, there we go. You can see that I have oh, it shows the location window. Interesting. Takes you back up here. And this one will take you to a new map entirely. Wow. Next map 64, which is a blank void for now. I have to get in again with a second concept. Yeah. Okay, so we also need to change this one to send you to the right spot. There we go. Okay, we can now test it. So like I said about, like, oh, there might be stuff I'm not supposed to show, that's why I'm not even showing the... This music is so loud. Why is this in the playlist? Like, what was I thinking? Okay. That's why I'm not even showing the testing areas. I'm just showing my own areas. Out of extra caution. Alright, we got our lizard, we're going in. This has been bothering me a little bit. I thought this would look fine, but I don't like it anymore. Alright, so it should feel like we're just... I want to do a lighting change when you get partway through. I might be able to set that up. Oh, I forgot to change it to on-player touch. I'll have to get that in a moment. Yeah, I think it might look better if the walls are taller. Yeah, okay, I'll have to get that. And now, we're in the void. Ooh, the biggest cavern of all. Okay. So the lighting is done up here. We can probably make another event page and do like a switch. So we can make it a little bit darker. You have to be careful. It's really extreme. This goes up to 255, but even 10 is pretty significant. So, we have going in here, trigger a switch. Is this visible at all? No. Okay, control a switch. We get some switches available for us. Let me see. Okay, we have 10 switches, which is not very many, but is that the best way to do it? Oh, wait. I have a trick. I have a trick to minimize switch usage. We use the step type that we were already adjusting. Because this is supposed to be a stone instead of a sand. So that we'll have a different step type. So when step type is 6, it'll be darker. Step type is 6, it will be darker. And when it isn't 6, it'll be brighter. Okay. Where does this one take you? This one doesn't take you anywhere. This will eventually need to take you somewhere, so let's set that up. I'll take you to the entrance for now. Even though that map is unfinished. Then I need to make these player touch. I keep making that mistake. Kind of annoying having to change that. Okay. All the songs in your playlist became too loud when you started listening to Keith Mansfield and his royalty-free SpongeBob music. Oh, the songs were becoming too loud, so you started listening to royalty-free SpongeBob music instead. I see how it is. I misread it the first time I tried. Okay. Here we are. Oh! Oh, right, the step types are, this is the sand. I don't set them in this area, so whatever. So, okay. The darkness doesn't seem to be working at all. Okay, so something's wrong there. Let's investigate. So, default step type. Greater. Oh, it's supposed to be parallel. Each version of the event has a different trigger. Okay, I see. I also noticed it says greater than or equal to 6. This step type is 12, so that also counts as greater than or equal to 6. We need it to be equal to 6. Why is that not an option? What? Why would you... What? Why would you do it like that? Can we switch this to be event page 1? No. Why can't you change this greater than or equal to sign? That's kind of stupid. What? Okay, so I think what we do then is we switch them and we make it so if it's, this one's 15, right? Yeah, this one is 15. So if it's greater than or equal to 12, it'll be 10. Otherwise, it'll be 15. Wait, I also wanted to change these walls. I thought those looked better, taller. Let's go at least 1 layer tall. Too much taller would mess with this, so I feel like we're stuck with 1 layer taller. I wish there were more keyboard shortcuts in RPG Maker. So it'd be really nice to be able to like when you have this selected, you can use the arrow keys to switch which one you have, which would be great if I wanted to like, oh, okay, place this one, and then I move my arrow key up and I automatically select this one and I place that one too, or something. But you can't do that. I've looked for many hours. I've tried as hard as I could to find it. My favorite OST and look outside. I really like Terminus and Exposure. Exposure is like obviously, but in an old review I did, I mentioned Terminus was my favorite. It has gained new songs since then though. So, okay, the lighting won't work immediately. We're gonna have to, because our footsteps are different, so we have to go in here. Huh. It's a bit brighter than I remember it being in here. But I think it's working. The lighting does change. This looks a little bit better with the walls being taller. Okay, so that is the entrance to the cave. This is to make you feel like you're really going down into the earth. You're just walking down this very long pathway. I'm hoping it's not too long that it could end up being kind of repetitive if you have to do it multiple times. Anyway, so then this is the entrance. You're gonna appear like here. And it's like this is the it's an incredibly bright desert behind you. You can't even see it. It's also, you know, dream-like, so it's like a void kinda. It was like it's not like the white void was. You could probably make it look better, but I think it's kinda nice that it's like unending bright desert. You can't even see it, so bright. And then we got this. Oh, look at this. This is pretty nice. There's also gonna be some tile set stuff to make it look right. Probably that's why it's flickering when I go too far. Ooh. Yeah, this is pretty nice. This is kind of cool. Exactly. It's blindingly bright sand. Pretty happy with how that all ended up looking. It wasn't my idea to have the outside part. That was my collaborator. I forget. I think they want me to not directly refer to it. I'm not sure. I was originally going to have multiple cavern maze sections because I thought I'd have to change tile sets, but that's fine, really. This is going to be cavern big. I'm going to have to make a new tile set for it, too. So we have dark cavern main. Our main tiles here. Yeah, I'm gonna have. There's a lot of extra. Okay, so I don't even have any walls set up yet. Okay. I'm gonna have to mess around with that. So. Do I have this with me? No. Okay, I need to get some darker walls. Oh, I want to actually, one thing really quickly. Oh, I was thinking I could maybe do the music. Give me a moment. So, I was messing around with it for a while. It's kind of an issue. It's kind of difficult, but like... Okay, listen to this. The issue is the water is moving around. I don't really like that part of the noise, but like I kind of reverse engineered the idea of a gong. I got a ball of yarn and I'm hitting a water bottle with it. Oh, stop. Oh, was it painful? Oh, sorry. It sounds good to me, but the microphone might not like it. That's another thing. Another possible obstacle there. The microphone might pick it up weirdly. So we might have to go with something simpler. The reason... Okay. Sorry, there's a second step. I found a really cool instrument online.
Benjamin Franklin saw someone playing a
little bit high-pitched.
Voila! One of Franklin's...
It's also... I don't know, it can sound a little bit painfully high-pitched. But I think it's really interesting, and we could maybe use this in like a,
there's a bit of,
what do you call it? One of the programs that you use a program to make music and it'll have like settings for instruments. And we might be able to have something that sounds kind of like this. Limited time for that idea. We could do that and easily make like a fun, weird glass. It's called a glass harmonica. Okay, anyway, I gotta go get my wall tiles. Make a new tile set for them. I thought that what I was doing then would take a lot longer. Okay. So there's a few variants that were made. I think I'll use this one. I'll start sharing this on screen in a moment, but I have to get things ready. Okay. Oh gosh, OBS is being slightly slow. Here. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to take. Okay, right now. So this is the background. This lets us see the formatting that we have. So I take this and put it into the top left. And then, in order to make it easier to use, I have to go grab some of the shapes I'm gonna need and cut them out and place them together. Some of my most used shapes. So I mean that one's already at the bottom, so it's kind of whatever, but you gotta find the others. Some nice shapes we could make with like these, but they're out of context, so it's kind of hard to figure out how to use them. We can cut this for now. I think we like this tile. This is an important one. A very plain tile, but important. Oh, where did it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, okay. We don't need you. Like. Okay. Tile set editing. The most popular live streaming activity these days. That plays correctly? Yes. The cave is gonna be a cave mine theme. It's gonna be a dark but kind of shiny cave. It's not gonna be like a mine. Oh, some of these shapes. Okay. So we need, I think we're gonna need this one. And then we need like the opposite version of that, whoever that is. We used to program to automatically make tile sets, and the idea was we'd get rid of any duplicates so that we could fit them into one tile set, because like the original image was way bigger than this. It was you know, difficult to use, and so like, okay, well, let's automatically tile set it, and that was kind of a mistake. Oh, do we need these ones? Is that the same as this? No, that one's smaller. I think we don't need that one. We need... What do we need here? One of these. One like this. What have I just got? That is what I just got. What am I looking for? Need a plane surface, and we need this surface. Triangles and a plane square. Probably move them around a bit to organize slightly better. Okay, so this is a triangle. Is that the one we need? Compared to like... Could copy. This could be useful. This might be one we need. Okay, so you have this diagonal. This compared to this, right? Like, why is it doing that? But this is the top of it. So let's put this here. This goes here. This one goes here. And this here. So we're missing this tile. Okay. And where it's got... Wait, no, we have that tile. It's right here. I've mixed things up. There it is. Okay, so we need a triangle, like this one, which we have here. Is there a different triangle somewhere? It's a little bit confusing. I guess. Oh yeah, we want this triangle, maybe. The workings of this machine that automatically made the tile set are a mystery. There we are. Okay, that might be the main ones we need. Oh wait, we need the side walls. Okay, I like those ones. Where are they? This. Next to each other. Where are they? Up here. Okay. Oh, change layers. This is the very boring part of the string. Okay, that's everything we had here, I believe. We don't have plain squares for those. Okay, that's the obvious thing I was missing that I... Plain square of the darker texture, like this. Oh. Undo that. Okay, I think this is what we need. Okay, so 06 walls dark. I'm gonna close, okay, export the file, close RPG Maker, save changes. And then I open RPG Maker and the file is there. Let me, for the questions you're asking, I'm going to look at the post that Frankie made to the subreddit. That explains some of this. Okay. Okay, so style of Yume Nikki. June 20. Oh wait, it's June 28th. Oh, wait, no, that's signups. That's signups. Yeah, the thing ends July 31st or whatever. I was like suddenly paid. I was like, oh, I thought it had until the end of the month. Oh no. But that's also a different month. But June and July are like the similarist months. Our game, some catastrophes with the word and those who dare to look outside is struck by calamity. Jo is completely confined to her apartment. Her dreams feel more real, more strange than they ever have before. As confined as she is in the waking world, her dreams are now an endless void to get lost in. The line between dream and reality feels like it gets blurrier by the day. You have 15 days as well. So, yeah. It's a dream labyrinth. You also did that? What do you mean you slept off the apocalypse in hopes that it will end? Okay. So, we can now make our tile set. Let's get... Here we are. Yeah, this is map. Just to keep it organized. I'm not sure if it's important, but... Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. It's accurate enough. Okay. I think the maximum a map can be is like 250 by 250, right? Is it gonna... Yeah, that's the... Oh no, wait. Okay, there we go. 256. It's definitely not gonna be that big. But like... For like 100 and 100 or something? Let's kinda imagine it. So it's very big. It's probably going to be wider than it is tall. I don't have the right tile set. Oh, I didn't actually switch the tile set. That would be why. Okay. Here we are. Tiles. Okay, so... let's like... kind of imagine kind of what it might look like. I was planning something like this. This actually might not be big enough. I was thinking we exit through this. And then probably have like I wanted a big pillar here. And then I can draw some of this with the actual tiles it might look like. So this is some of the water, and we can have some of the water around here, but it would be nice to have it go, maybe have it go like this. There's kind of a bigger pool here. It's starting to look a little bit weird. It's kind of the idea. Got this big pillar, pool of water. It goes off the side of the map. Okay. So then... what else do we want? Is this gonna be big enough? It feels a little bit... does feel a little bit small. It's like you're gonna come out here, gonna walk over here, gonna walk over here. Yeah. Might need to be wider. Probably be a little bit shorter. Okay, this might be... I'm trying to do... It's not. Look, this is a pillar. This goes to the ceiling. Right? This is like a river. Now I've got a different... Which one was it? It's got just a big pool of water. Looks nothing like a toilet. It's completely different. Then we probably have an exit here. Want an exit here. Want an exit here. I haven't really thought about what to do with this space. It's mainly thought about like these spaces. It just has some boring stuff there, I guess. It's not a skibbity toilet cave. It's literally just a nice looking cave. It's got a beautiful pond of water. It's gonna be shiny, and it's gonna be beautiful, and you're gonna regret anything bad you ever said about it. It might be nice to make this, like, I'm unsure how I'm going to design it precisely, but it could be kind of fun to have this go all the way up, and then you can walk behind it. That could be fun. I'm thinking, like, if I'm not sure what to do with this part, then maybe it is big enough. If, like, there's areas that I'm not even sure what to do with. There is still the second maze area, which is going to be supposed to be even more difficult. So I don't want to commit to doing too much. Like maybe I just leave it here. This seemed like a big enough cavern to people. This is probably something I need to talk with my my collaborator about. So what else do I need to do? I do have the second cavern maze to do. I forgot that I actually do have a second cavern maze. So let me cavern maze 2. Probably use the same tile set. Make this another like 100 by 100. Now this is the one that's gonna be messed up. Am I implying that Skibbly Toilet is bad? I mean, I think they are, right? Aren't they evil? I don't think many people would want to be called a Skibbity Toilet. I can say that for sure. Okay. So now we need to just do like 5 hours of making more mazes. Okay. It's kind of like get a reference point again. Let's zoom in. I'll explain this a little bit. This is the idea of this part is going to be that the mazes will be so... Oh, that doesn't quite match, does it? The mazes will be so long that you'll start to wonder if they're looping. In fact, I will literally put in a small loop where you will repeat you'll repeat a place you've already been to. This is gonna really feel like you're going down forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. What am I thinking? There's like a cartoon that had like forever. Was that SpongeBob? I think that was SpongeBob. I feel like this doesn't quite tile that well. Oh no, it does. It like connects. I don't know. I don't think that's ideal, but we'll do it for now. I'll talk about it later. How do I leave? It won't be. Well, there's two ways of doing it. One, I could do it like that place in Look Outside where in the landlord's apartment there's a room where if you enter it from one door you get one version of it, but if you enter from a different door you get a different version. And so I just use like flags to determine where the staircase takes you when you go through the exact same area. Or I could simply build a duplicate area. It's probably easier to do the flag thing, because actually you can't copy and paste maps in this, at least that I've seen. So I think I would need to... It would be better to do the flag thing. So it'll just be like, oh, if you've been to this staircase before, it does a flag is set, and so when you go to it again, you just get past it. Okay. A lot of talking, not enough walking around whatever it is I'm doing. Not enough drawing walls. I think this one will just make a really long hallway going to the right. It's gonna get some simple ones. It won't be the Yume Nikki way of looping, no. That is, of course, an option in RPG Maker. I just don't think it would be the right choice here. What am I doing? There. And then I get this. Okay. This still doesn't look right. Why isn't... What's going wrong here? No, this is even. Okay. Okay. Do we even bother with this part? I can bother with it. Well, something's a little bit off about the tiles I grabbed here. What's going wrong here? So this tile... Oh, it's... okay. There's a shiny tile at the corner of it that makes it look like it's empty. That is... That's not correct. Do I have a different triangle? Okay, I grabbed the wrong triangle. I'm gonna go fix that quickly. I need that triangle. Is that not the triangle I have? I think that's the triangle I have. That's confusing. What's wrong here? Oh no, that's fine. Oh, wait, no. It's not this triangle, it's this one. I might have placed it wrong? Oh, I see what happened. Yeah. Did I place it wrong, or...? Okay, I see. I see exactly what's happened here. This is a little bit... I'm just going to edit this in GIMP again. It's not going to be on screen. Because I'm just slowly erasing some pixels. The Lego Yoda death noise. Real classic there. Okay, I fixed the issue. I now have to reset RPG Maker. Okay. Someone has to get more variety in looping waves. Yeah. One thing that was kind of fun about the project was like, oh dang it! Look at what happened. When I forget to disable the background, and I forget to make it transparent, it shows up in every tile. So I have to just redo that real quick. Okay. There we go. We've fixed it, probably. Yes, perfect. Okay. The evil red blood cave. Yeah, if it wouldn't be, I don't think we have time to make another tile set. But if we did, I'd be asking the artist to make the evil red blood cave. That's gonna, what this part's gonna feel like. It's gonna be fucked up. You're gonna be crying because there's all the evil red blood. Because you're gonna be lost forever. And you're never gonna find your way out of this one. What do I do here? I think I just do this. Just a very long hallway. Just as long as it gets. Maybe. I mean, that gets a little bit boring. This will be enough, I think. Are these different heights? Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Oh, yeah, I just used the wrong one immediately after saying that. Oh, Tuki has a name like the evil red blood cave. The cruel bloody hallways. Oh, the cruel bloody hallways has pretty pink bows in it. Well, not this cruel bloody hallway. This is gonna be, this one's evil. It has no pretty pink bows. It's only got evil red bows. And then you look at the red that's in it and it's actually just pink, but it's... Pink is a red, so, you know. That's, what we're going for here. Am I looking for this one? Yeah. Oops. Okay. This might not look right. I think I should just make these taller. Just consistently, you know. I think that's gonna be better. Does complicate this though, doesn't it? Does it not? Yeah, how do I do this then? If it's taller. Does that look okay, or this one looks fine, but what am I doing differently here? I'm messing something up, I think. Oh, I know. Oh, I know what I'm messing up. That. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. And then this. What am I messing up this time? Okay. Nice. Then let's get a floor. I do need to work on the floors. There's like some tile set stuff that I have to do to make these actually work, but this is temporary floor. Okay. Danganronpa pink. Yeah. That's like the classic Danganronpa pink blood. Okay, I do need to do the tile set movement stuff right now. Okay, that's on the screen. So most of these are going to be impassable, which is going to be X's. It'd be nice if it was just, oh yeah, make all of it X. Like just press a button. Then you wouldn't have to do this. Yeah, you two, just in case any of you show up. Okay. Then we take these ones and make those walk behindable. Okay. So long hallway into something else. I'm gonna have to test again. How far apart could you? So this was enough. This is one I tested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 in between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here's when we could start building again. And in here, what do we do next? I feel like, I mean, what? I had some plans for shapes at some point. I don't know. Any weird shape hallway ideas? They don't need to be weird, but like, I don't know. You could have one going straight down as well. What else? What is this song? Let's cut a Maridama scene. Okay. Wobbly. Wobbly in what way? Like, I can imagine. Okay. Okay, I can imagine something. I'm gonna try this. It'll be like, let's make it start immediately. I think that might be fun. So We'll place a placeholder. You start here, or like here. And it's like it's always wobbling. Like we do this, and we do this. We didn't need to be 3 tall. So I mean, suddenly have to restart and. Okay. 3 tall. Like this. This is kind of wobbly. We can make it more wobbly later. This is the beginning of wobbling. This reminds me of the music from the Tatooine level in Star Wars. What was the game called? The game where it's like a shooter. What was that called? It's really weird that it's not in my head. Tatooine. Tatooine. It's a planet. It's like, how can I not? It's all that's coming to mind is Galactic Conquest, which was a game mode in the game overall. Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront 2. That's it. Okay. You know, mostly was like a objective-based shooter, but like it had some silly music in some of the game modes, and this was reminding me of it. The message Star Wars had Tatooine is really funny to me. Yeah, Tatooine is like literally where Star Wars begins. Like the Star Wars location, Tatooine. That's unfortunate. Star Wars Battlefront 2 in particular is one of those like most famous games of all times kind of games. Very popular, very well liked, including by me. But It's not like you need me to say that it's good, because there's a lot of people out there saying that, so it's like not even noteworthy to mention that. The Ghost games, yes. I'm getting a bit tired now. I think I'll probably stop once I've got this wobbly area. It'd be nice to have like ones where you split directions. Oh, you split directions and on each side there's a staircase, but it goes to the same place. That's a good one. You're not a gamer? Oh my god. What are you doing here? This is a gamers only channel. LARPing. Right. Right, of course. Of course. What else would someone be doing? People used... I mean, it happens sometimes now. People used to get a lot more angry about, like, fake gamers. It was a real problem back in the day. At least people considered it, acted as if it was such. It isn't quite wobbly enough. Need more wobble. More. I'm imagining the Kylo Ren yelling more, but like it's for not having enough wobble on these walls. Just another Star Wars thing. I'm sure you wouldn't understand. I think it's kind of funny. There are people that are like, oh yeah, Star Wars is like, I don't know, will be, because it's extremely famous. It's like one of the most famous, biggest movie franchises ever. So there's not really much to be like. You can be elitist about like, oh yeah, you didn't play Star Wars Battlefront 2, but there's like, and you're not a nerd. I'm sure you wouldn't know what Star Wars is. It's like really weird. The League of Legends Reddit rage post about gaming. I'm not familiar. Sounds fun. Okay, that works. Good. Okay, you remember it from your soul. Good. At least you have a soul that remembers important stuff like this. Let's go a little bit further. There, okay. Probably gonna stop. I think I already said that. I'm gonna stop once I've finished this wobbly maze. Is it? I think it's. This is wobbly enough. Yeah, this is a weird shape. I think all we need is like a sudden turn upwards. So let's work on that. So let's make this go. This goes down here. And then we get one tile like this, and immediately it goes back up. Excellent. Only a sick and twisted, wobbly mind such as my own could come up with something like this. And dear women, Animal Crossing is not a real game. Pokemon is not a real game. Sims is not a real game. Minecraft is not a real game. Sincerely, all of the real gamers. I think... Ooh, okay, wait. I think there's a concept somewhere you could come up with where, like... You're okay. Joke. Somebody's got to put the joke together. But you've got like a kid who wants to play Minecraft, but their parent is a real gamer, and so they won't. But they're like, no, what do you? This doesn't quite work. I think like they. What's it? They want to play Minecraft, but they won't. They have a game. Okay, wait. Okay, one parent wants to limit how many games they play. They're like, you can only play 1 hour a day or something. And the other parent doesn't consider Minecraft a real game because it's not hardcore enough. So they can play Minecraft as much as they want. That's got to be something. You could figure that out. It's not a very good joke, but I don't know. I'm just building walls. I'm just putting walls together as all. It's a free cheat code, yes. Precisely. Go here. This should probably be wobblier, but I'll get that in a moment. I think this moves in at this point, and this will be the end of it. So what can we do about, how do we make this wobbly while it's like this? You can make it go this way, which would involve this. Okay. Here we are. This will be wobbly. And then it goes back out, which would involve this into this into... I wonder... Ooh, I'm gonna try something slightly weird with this wall. Okay, no, that's not the right one. This one. It does work. Okay. Everything is just about to be done. Can I do that again? This, ooh, maybe? This might add some options. Oh, that is helpful. That's helpful. Okay. And look at this. This is the wobbliest hallway that I've ever made. People have been let them play on inventory save. Yeah. I was playing Minecraft recently, but I was like, I really want to have like black stone walls, but I'm like, I'm not gonna go dig all the way 100 blocks down with like stone pickaxes for it. I'm just gonna give myself some black stone walls for pillars for the structural supports of my house. Anyway, this is good for now. I'm gonna stop streaming now. I've things to discuss and plans to make and all of those types of things. I'm not sure. I think I'm using a different type of floor eventually, but this will show what it might look like if it had a floor. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty nice. Alright, are you kind of in the game, or what I asked for? I don't... I can name a creature in the code Pound Silly, I suppose. This is kind of shaped like an S, unintentionally. Yeah, I gotta go now. Goodbye.